What is happening, guys? On today's video, we're going to be out at the property. We got to install some gates, so when we get wood and stuff delivered, we don't have to worry about no thievery. And we're going to do this by using the Everlast welder. And Duromax hooked us up with a 12,000 watt generator back when we did the Windrock meetup to run the whole camper RV. So what I have to do is rewire the plug on my welder because it's a 3-prong and the 50 amp 220 plug on the generator is a 4-prong. And we'll actually show this on another episode because the place only have one gate, so we're only installing one gate today. Then we're going to just pull it back down and wait for a few weeks. But installing the gate, and we're getting the concrete poured. Let's get right into it. You filming him? Hanging gates, baby. Oh, right here. Guys, I want to take a real quick second to shout out today's sponsor of the video, which is GoPowersports.com. You know it already. Go Powersports been holding it down for years on Redbeard's Garage, and we can't thank them enough. And today we're going to be spotlighting a Stage 2 kit for their 420s or the 212s. Go Powersports has everything you need to more than double the horsepower of one of these engines. So make sure to check out the links in the video description where you can find these kits. And also you can find all the parts on their own. You know, you can buy just a flywheel from them, a rod if you're on a budget and you're trying to work up to that Stage 2, 3, or 4 engine. But we'll have the Stage 2 kits down below, even the Stage 4 that comes with the milled imported head. We've ran almost all these kits and they perform phenomenally. Really make some horsepower, and we'll get you having double the fun in no time. So make sure to check out those links. They do help us continue to do these videos. Thank you so much for supporting us. We're close to 200,000 subscribers, and that's because of you guys watching, liking, and subscribing, and because companies like Go Powersports is helping us to be able to continue to do these videos. So check out those links, give them a click, give them a buy if you got the guap, and let's continue today's video and get that concrete poured.
Got the concrete trucks today. Woot woot.
From Spain. And Son of a gun, the concrete is done. Look how huge the building looks now. Looks massive. Hello! Hello, hello. Becca's cold, like always. Grayson's hooning around on his go-kart, putting around, and then, where's she at? Ah, Aubrey's right there. Having a blast. So, we had to notch out the concrete here. So we had to leave a 24 by 6 foot section right here because the shower and toilet didn't get plumbed before the concrete was poured. The vanity will be right here. Grayson's pouting a little bit. We told him to go easy because he hasn't rode in a few weeks. And when you tell Grayson something like that, he's just like, but we had to do what the women always want to do. Our friends. We got Grayson, Aubrey's, Becca's, and mine. And the wall will be, 4 inches from right here, so it shouldn't be covered. So this is the office area. We'll have a entry door dead center of this wall, and then a double window on each side, centered between the end and the door. So we'll walk in. You got to slam it. And then we're gonna have a little merch set up over here with shirts, stickers, and hats. Always put up on the wall and stuff. The desk will be an L-shaped desk. I'm gonna build a custom desk. That'll go right here, and I want to have a spot for like a couple of 2 customers to be able to sit and talk about builds or whatever, or talk about how they're gonna sue me from their build breaking in half.
Just don't make jokes about that.
You'll have an entry door here. All these will be gone. So the entry door into the garage will be right here. Breaker box will be here, and there'll be an exit door, man door right there. This will all be walled off, and I'll have a window behind my desk looking into the garage. So if I'm editing videos and Lonnie, Braxton, or anybody's working, they don't have to walk into the office with like metal shards all over their shoes and get it on the rug, because Becca wants a rug in here, like it's hers to do. Anyways, so office area will stop right about here or so. We're gonna try to make the office as closest to that way as possible. Then we'll have a live streaming area right here to do podcasts, live streams, and just hang out. It'll be like a living room set up. And then a kitchenette will be, because the bathroom will extrude out into the office, and the kitchenette will take up that other. We'll have a little eating table right there. But so that's that set up. This will be the fabrication area. So this will be where the fab tables will be. The welders will stay at home over here, and the lathe, stuff like that, drill press, will all be in this area. And then we'll have 3 bays, which are 28 by 12 foot wide bays. We'll have 3 of those. And honestly, this section will kind of flow outward into this first bay, because this will be where most of the fab work gets done. And then at the end down there, we're going to have some pallet racking, a little storage area at the very end, and then we're going to do either an 8 by 8, 10 by 10, or 12 by 12. We're going to tape it out to see how big it is. Engine building room in that corner to build transmissions, engines, whatever. So yeah, that's the setup. We have to now start framing up these walls, because they only put 1 by 4s up to be able to put this tin up. And this is used tin, so it has holes all in it. So to save us $2,000 right now, what we're going to do is we're going to frame up the walls with 2 by 6s, 2 foot centers, 2 foot on centers. And so that's the next thing you'll see us doing. The next video, start framing up all these. Hopefully our garage doors, we're going to have 3 10 foot by 10 foot garage doors put in on that side facing the woods. What we're going to do about the holes is me, Braxton, and Becca's going to come over here. We're going to put screws back in, because we was going to remove this tin, so we took the lower, like 6 foot and lower screws out. So we got to put all those back in, and then we're going to, it's going to suck, but we're going to go around with silicone and silicone every single one of these holes from the inside. And then if we have anything, we're going to stick like a little piece of plastic over it from the inside to seal them off, so we don't get no moisture in our insulation. Then after that, we can insulate, wire, and I'm going to pay probably an electrician to install my breaker box so it's code, because the utility board has to come and inspect the breaker box after it's installed. But then I'm going to, once he's installed it, it's inspected, and they run power to it, then I can wire everything the way I want it. I'm going to have multiple 220s. Probably 2 220s here, 1 right off the breaker box, so it's cheap, not a long run. Then we'll have a 220 over here probably, and then a 220 midways down and a 220 over there. So we got a good, so four 220s inside. Then we got to run two 220s on the outside for an air compressor. We had a mini pad poured out there for an air compressor and an AC unit later. So a lot of money. This concrete was $10,000 to get. Grayson looked at me, what? We can't have a Christmas this year.
Aww.
Because we got concrete.
We can't open presents?
Well, they're going to be concrete.
Concrete presents?
Chunks of concrete.
But how are we supposed to break them through?
You can use them as balls and stuff.
Just get like bonds and...
So yeah, that's $10,000 just for the concrete work. And we're over budget about $8,000 because of the underground. Our underground runs 850 foot to the road, and our water line runs 850 foot. Those two things to get done, to pay the utility board, to install the conduit, to dig the trenches, all that stuff was $8,000. I didn't know it was going to be that much, but now we know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I don't know how long this video was because I haven't edited it yet, but got to see the gate get put up, and we actually pulled the gates down because the local Royal King was out of 12-foot gates, and we only could buy one. So we took it down. We made the gates so you could lift them off, and what we're going to do is once we set the gates on for good, we're going to weld a thick washer over top of those so you can't remove them, and then we'll just chain them shut for now. Once the garage is established, we're going to build a custom gate. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Make sure our shirts are on sale. We're trying to sell the rest. Nips are hard. Trying to sell the rest of these shirts. We have no hats right now. Guys, merch is extremely expensive. I mean, we was going to do a run of shirts and hats. It was going to be $1,000 for everything. And that's a lot of money when we're spending all the monies on this. All the monies we can find. We're digging in couches, chairs, looking at laundromats, see if someone dropped a quarter. But our shirts are on sale. When these go, we're not going to restock these for a while. We're going to go with different. Every time we're going to see what people like, and we're going to do some new logos. We do have the Jackwagon logo sticker out. We need to put it up online. I've been slacking, but yeah.
If you order a sticker pack, though, I have been putting a Jackwagon in there.
Yes. So we got to spray gravel out here. The Bobcat's out of diesel, or it should have already been done. So we're going to spread this gravel out. And then eventually we'll buy gravel to go down the whole entire driveway. We got to get the ditch we got to bring some topsoil in because it sank over time. But yeah, so it's freaking sweet, guys. Thank you so much for supporting us and allowing us to be able to do this. That's for sure. Because without your views and sharing and liking and critiquing our fab work, we wouldn't be able to do this as a career. And it's amazing, ain't that right? Papa. So I'm gonna go hoon snort. Gracie's gonna hoon snort. We're all gonna hoon snort and live life and do our thing. Go Cowboys.